Ever since Cody Rhodes had won the championship from Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, there has now been reports coming out that Cody Rhodes is now facing somewhat of a backlash from wrestling fans that are clearly not happy over what had happened. Ringside News was linked to the source. Check them out. The link will be in the comment section. Basically, it states, let me scroll down here. Okay. As witnessed on social media, Cody Rhodes' backlash already seems to be on the horizon. Fans have been criticizing his limited promo delivery, lackluster beginning to his title reign, non-dramatic, not non-charismatic, and even calling for WWE to put the belt back on Roman Reigns. This is an initiative of the days of John Cena, who emerged as a top babyface, but always garnered polarizing reactions from fans for years. That is an excellent comparison when you think about it. John Cena became WWE champion years ago. Fans began to slowly turn on the man. Despite being pushed as a babyface for years, you had those wrestling fans out there that were not happy as him as champion, with him being champion. When in reality, it's not really about John Cena and Cody Rhodes and who they are as people. It's because today's wrestling fans do not know what they want. I've said this many a times. These wrestling fans are psychos. You get behind somebody, then you turn on them when they get their moment. This happens all the time with wrestling fans. Not all the time, but a good majority enough to where it's a troubling pattern, and wrestling fans are never happy with what they get. WrestleMania 12, when Shawn Michaels won that 60-man Iron Man match, the boyhood dream as WWE pushed it was beginning. He beats Bret Hart. Months down the road, he started getting booed. Same thing with John Cena. I could really run a list of names of other people that got booed as well. What is it with wrestling fans today not knowing what they want? And Roman Reigns being champion another time is likely not going to happen. They're not going to put the belt back on Roman. If anything, they're leading the Roman Reigns versus The Rock at SummerSlam, and that'll be it. They're not taking the belt off Cody Rhodes. Not yet, anyway. But Cody Rhodes, you can question whether they built him up the right way with his story, winning the Royal Rumble, beating Roman Reigns all you want to. Do you know what would have happened if Vince McMahon was still in creative and not Triple H? Cody Rhodes would have never had gotten a main event push. Let's be honest. Vince McMahon's old way of thinking is keep bringing back past part-timers. Let's pretend that they're young. Let's pretend that this is years ago. John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Edge, Goldberg. And now that there's a younger way of thinking in the company and they got behind Cody Rhodes after his struggling, to come back from an injury, to come back from WWE years ago, not pushing the man. He finally gets a championship, and now fans are turning on him. It's not Cody Rhodes' fault whatsoever that this lack of creative happens. It's the way the writing was. But these damn pissant little fans, they never know what the hell they want. You give them anything they want, they're not happy. Roman Reigns was a great champion. Say what you will about his part-time scheduling when he was finally, defending the championship. That man still came through for the company after basically carrying the company as the top heel the last 3 years. That man went out there 2 nights in a row and wrestled. He overcame leukemia. And it does not matter, because now that they give him Cody Rhodes a championship, and now all these fans are turning on him. Okay, I admit it. Maybe the writing could have been a little bit better. But here's the thing. It did not matter how it went. Today's wrestling fans are entitled, snotty brats. This always seems to happen all the time. And that's the problem today with wrestling fans. They're never happy with what they want. Any given time today, when you give these wrestling fans what they want, you have a greater chance of fans turning on whoever it is that they get behind. That's just the way it is. Yeah, Rhea Ripley had to forfeit the women's championship. You know what they're doing now? They've turned on Liv Morgan. Same thing years ago, and it's a separate situation. You remember when Lita returned to the company after coming back from an injury, and then it got out that she was having an affair with Edge? What happened? The fans began booing her and passing judgment on her for something that was not even any of their business. And what happened? They had to turn her heel. And it got so bad to the point where she had to quit and leave, because these fans will turn on anybody over the littlest of reasons. 1996. Bret the Hitman Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. What happened there? Austin went out there as the heel. Bret went out as the babyface. And what happened in the match? Bret began to get booed. And Austin was getting cheered. And what happened? Bret Hart had to become a heel. You see what I mean? How it works with these fans and why it is. It never matters about the writing. It's because fans don't care. They show support, and then when their person gets that main event push, forget about it. They're going to turn on them in time no matter what. It does not matter creatively how it is booked. These fans are never happy with what they have. I could just keep on bringing up examples left and right. The wrestling fan base today is biased. They take this stuff way too seriously, and that is what this is about. And I don't believe they're going to turn Cody Rhodes into a heel. I don't even see a heel turn happening with them. He's going to keep the belt all the way to the point where he'll either face Randy Orton or he'll face AJ Styles, maybe even have a match with CM Punk. All I know is I am not surprised that fans are turning on Cody Rhodes, because he's snot-nosed little brats. They're never happy with what they have, and that is the truth. That's the mentality of today's wrestling fans. Never be happy, just be ungrateful. And that is what it comes down to. Tell me what you think in the comments section down below. Are you surprised people are turning on Cody Rhodes already? Comment down below, hit the subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and I'll talk to you later.